Hey everybody, it's Bill Sickert with Natural Product News, where we discover the best of the best natural products out there throughout the world. And today we have a very interesting product to talk about. It's called AquaRX, a molecular hydrogen product. So I want to dive into the ingredients in this product and what it actually does for human health. But first, let's talk about AquaRX. The product itself is a molecular hydrogen product. And then when I was looking at the label, it said Earth Mineral Blend. And I have a lot of background in earth minerals and plant-based minerals, so I was intrigued by this ingredient. I know a lot about hydrogen, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. But for now, this Earth Mineral Blend, I had a lot of questions. First of all, does it really come from the earth? Because there are a lot of mineral products out there, and here's a jar of minerals. All right, this could be converted into calcium, but if you notice, it's a lot of rocks. And there's also minerals that are metallic based. For instance, zinc is very popular, and zinc is used in most coins. And we all know the story of the mother whose little boy swallows a coin, and she panics and she goes into the emergency room and frantically trying to figure out what to do. And the doctor kind of laughs and says, "Well, Mom, the little boy, it's going to be coming out the other end." And we all laugh, but really that's the truth of many minerals. They're not absorbed in the body, and unfortunately they do come out the other end. The tragic story is calcium, and women who want to take calcium for osteoporosis, and men as well. And most of the forms of calcium are actually absorbed maybe 10%. And you think, oh, so the other 90%, Bill, it comes out the other end? Unfortunately, no. It lodges itself throughout the body, and it could cause issues with cardiovascular health. So it's serious when I talk about absorbability, and that's the beauty of AquaRX and earth minerals. So let's go into earth minerals a little more. These are made up of humic and fulvic acid. You think, well, hey, I heard acid's bad, alkalinity is good. That's true, but in these forms, they actually convert to alkalinity in the body very quickly. So humic and fulvic acid are very unique in that they're very small molecular size minerals. Humic is a little bit larger, and it goes throughout the body, what's called the interstitial tissue. And then fulvic acid is so small, the molecular weight actually goes inside the cell. And those two tandem together in a single product makes an incredible supplement in and of itself, let alone the hydrogen. Now, humic and fulvic acid is so effective that there is so much science about them, but unfortunately the science has only two sources of humic and fulvic acid in this entire world that are really the best sources. And this product is actually made in North America for a reason, because one of the sources of the humic and fulvic acid is in North America. A good source is Washington State, and extremely good, the best source, is actually New Mexico. And when I did my research, I found that the humic and fulvic acid used in AquaRX is actually from New Mexico. And these are deposits that are plant deposits, thousands of years old, that are mined specifically to get these materials out. We've all seen, gold mining and things like that. You'll see a strip of gold throughout the earth. And this is an area where these minerals are so rich, they're actually black in color. It's an amazing source of micronutrients. And no longer are you worried about rocks or heavy metals or metal sources of minerals. This is plant-based material that is such an incredible design. Why is it not used to supplement soils and fertilizers in organic farming? Well, they did at one time, but unfortunately it's so expensive that it has been raised to the level of a supplement, and that's why you find it in AquaRX. So that's the humic and fulvic acid story, and near and dear to my heart is molecular hydrogen. And folks, let's really get into the topic of hydrogen. First of all, I have a 10-year experience with the founding scientist, and he's located here in San Diego, California, and also a professor in Serbia. And exchanging a lot of time with him, he educated me on molecular hydrogen. And let me just tell you, everybody knows antioxidants. Very few people know about molecular hydrogen. Here's how it works. First of all, it's a selective antioxidant. You're thinking, well, Bill, aren't they all? Not the case, all right? A lot of you have heard about SOD, superoxide dismutase, and you're thinking, wow, that's a pretty fancy thing. Well, it is an oxidant, but it's very good in the body. And if you don't have a selective antioxidant, an antioxidant that's general from plant-based materials and other things could attack that and take it out of the body. That's not a good thing. The beauty of hydrogen is it's very simplistic in its approach. And what it does is it takes an oxygen radical, which athletes create, aging creates, disease creates. Oxygen radicals are always in the body. The more active you are, the more you have. So you're thinking, well, I'll just be inactive. No, that's not healthy either. So if you're active and you eat right and you want to have a selective antioxidant, hydrogen is the way to go. With both your hands, it's easy to explain. Take your left hand and imagine this as an O positive, an oxygen radical. These are the bad guys in the body. They're created from anything, including overstress, disease states, whatever it may be. And then think of the hero that comes, and that's H negative. So you got an O positive, your right hand's an H negative. They're automatically molecularly attracted due to the positive-negative bond. And as soon as they get together, guess what? H2O. Biochemistry at its best. At the molecular level, you're taking a bad guy and a good supplement in AquaRX and making H2O in the body. That is amazing to me. When I learned that from the scientists, I said, this is a new breakthrough in supplementation. Hydrogen combined with humic and fulvic acid, that is for everybody your cake and eat it too. And some of the researchers out there were asking, well, Bill, you're familiar with the purple test and all that. So I looked into that and I've talked to the scientists about it. The interesting part of this product is the hydrogen ingredients in there are microencapsulated. And I said, well, why is that? I mean, most of the time you put it in water and there are fizzies out there and then they can do this purple test and that's the hydrogen test. No, hydrogen is best released in the body, in the gut. So if it is microencapsulated, it will not test at all for hydrogen if you throw it in water. If you throw it in the stomach, in an acidic environment and the bodily environment to get it into the gut, that takes 20, 30, even 45 minutes to get in. But it releases the hydrogen at the exact spot it needs to be, which is in the stomach and in the gut. So this product has gone well beyond most research and delivers molecular hydrogen in an incredible way. And clearly, from all the benefits with this category of material, you can bet it's in my pantry inventory. Great to have you all on this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bill Sickert wishing you the best of health.